Hey, Shabbat Shalom. My name is Austin, and you're watching the 144 Kids Bible Shabbat Study Recap on the Kids Action Bible Show. Stay tuned. All right, so let's dive in and see what did we go over for our Shabbat recap this week. Let's check it out. As you know, as we start every Shabbat, we started with praise. We had to get some praise time in. And let's see, what was our praise song for this Shabbat? It was Yah is Life by Sounds of Sinai. Guys, I love this song so much. It's just going over and over, saying over and over, Yah is life, Yahuwah is life, Yah is life. Guys, how true is that? I love it. That was our song for today. Yah is life. That's the one that we praise to this Shabbat. Now, we had to give 30 seconds to blow your shofar. If you have a shofar, run and go grab it. Let me hear it. Let me see. Let's see what mine sounds like. Here we go. Not bad. Blowing the ram's horn, blowing the shofar. It's so cool. And we had people blowing shofars around the world at the same time. Oh, that was awesome. So, of course, we started and we opened up in prayer. Then we did a recap. Now, like this video if you think me and this bear look alike. I tell people, like my cousin Tony right here, we look exactly the same. But people don't believe me. I think we look exactly the same. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. We did a recap. Every week we always do a recap of what we learned before, and then we use that information and carried it into our studies moving forward. And so some of this stuff will be familiar because we covered it in our last video. We have Shabbat notes, and even if you don't have Shabbat notes, make sure you grab a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil and some paper so that you can take notes and remember what we studied in our study. Again, we went over the Feast of First Fruits. We read the scripture from Deuteronomy chapter 26. It says, "Then you shall declare before Yah your Elohim, my father was a wandering Aramean, and he went down into Egypt with a few people and lived there and became a great nation, powerful and numerous. But the Egyptians mistreated us and made us suffer, subjecting us to harsh labor. Then we cried out to Yah, the Elohim of our ancestors, and Yah heard our voice and saw our misery, toil, and oppression." This scripture continues all the way into verse 11 where it says, "So Yah brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and outstretched arm." If you saw the last video, you get that reference. "And with a great terror and signs and wonders, he brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. And now I bring the first fruits of the soil that you, Yah, have given me. Place the basket before Yah your Elohim and bow before him." And so this scripture talks about how we go about first fruits, why we do first fruits, exactly what you're supposed to declare before the Most High during first fruits. And so we also continue by just understanding this reminder that first fruits is a reminder to Israel that Yah provides and is faithful. We show that appreciation by giving him the best of what he's blessed us with. So let's see if you remember. Do you know what the Hebrew term for first fruits is? Can you tell me? What's the Hebrew term for first fruits? Do you know? If you were here last Shabbat, or if you watched the last video, you should be able to know because you wrote it down. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Answer is Bikkurium. Bikkurium. This is how you say first fruits in Hebrew. And this is how you write it in Hebrew. Right here. Now, help me out. Do you read Hebrew from left to right or right to left? We read this word Bikkurium from left to right. But how are we supposed to read Hebrew? Do you know? I'll give you a couple seconds. Let's see if you can figure it out. I'll give you the answer. It's right to left. Right to left. And we dove a little bit deeper into one of the letters in this Hebrew word, which is this one, the kaf. The kaf. And we recapped how this means to bow down, display submission and humility, to open our hand, to receive or to offer something to the Most High. Beautiful. So for the next couple weeks, we announced that we were going to be in the 12 Tribes of Israel activity book. Yes, yes, yes. If you need one, just click the link below. It'll take you to the Bible Pathway Adventures website, and you can purchase one and have it if you want to join us in Shabbat. But we highly recommend it. It's such a great resource. And so this is from the Bible Pathway Adventures workbook. It says, a long time ago in the land of Canaan, there lived a Hebrew chieftain named Jacob. He had 2 wives, Leah and Rachel. And he had 2 concubines or handmaidens, Bilhah and Zilpah. Together they had 12 sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. And at least one daughter named Dinah. The descendants of these 12 sons became the 12 tribes of Israel. This is in Genesis chapter 49. That's where you find it. It says each tribe was named after a son or grandson of Jacob, which name was changed to Israel. Even though the tribes became one nation, each tribe was very different. In fact, they were so different that Jacob gave each son a different blessing before he passed. Again, in Genesis chapter 49. I know we just patted on the screen, but can you tell me, what were the name of Jacob's wives and handmaidens? Do you know? We just read it. Come on. In Genesis chapter 49, if you need help. Do you know the answer? Let's look at that scripture one more time. Leah, Rachel, Bilhah, and Zilpah. Good job if you got it right. Good job. Here are some of the things that we're going to be going over for the next couple weeks. How Jacob's name was changed to Israel. How did the Israelites get into Egypt? We'll talk more about the story of Joseph. The blessing of each tribe, especially Joseph's sons, which would be Israel's grandsons. And what tribe are some of the most important people in scripture from? For example, here, I'll ask you a question to see if you know the answer. Can you tell me what tribe the Messiah, Yeshua the HaMashiach, was from? What tribe was Yahusha from? Do you know? Let's pull the tribes up really quick. Was he from the tribe of Reuben? Was he from the tribe of Simeon? Was he from the tribe of Levi? He wasn't Levitical, no? What about the tribe of Judah? Good job. Yes, yes. Messiah Yeshua is from the tribe of Judah. Guys, when we look into the tribes and understanding the history, the foundations of the people of Israel, it's awesome because it opens up our minds to see so much more in scripture and learn and understand so much more. Like, where did people come from? Yes, if you guessed Judah, you guessed right. Messiah Yeshua is from the tribe of Judah. So guys, we're so excited to dive into these questions in the next couple of weeks. And so this about wrapped up our Shabbat study. We did a lot of talking, a lot of quizzes, a lot of games. And we ended our Shabbat time with the blowing of the shofar. Yes, yes, yes. If you have one, go ahead and grab it. Let's blow. We got a couple more seconds, 20 seconds. Grab your shofar and let's blow together. Let's see if I still sound as good as I did earlier. Here we go. Wow. I've outdone myself. Time's up. Awesome. Good job, guys. Yeah, we got our praise on one more time, as we always do. Guys, thanks so much for attending our Shabbat recap for this past week. I'm so excited for what we're going to go over in the next couple of weeks as we dive more into the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, if you want to get involved, check this out. Now, if you want to join, just send us an email at 144kidsministry@gmail.com. 144kidsministry@gmail.com. Or you can go to our website, www.144kids.com. It's www.144kids.com. All right, peace and Shabbat Shalom.